Hello, good evening. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to see you all. Okay, so just a quick little video showing you how to make a easel card with Yuletide Village. So this is a card that we made in class today. So if you joined me for class, you've seen it all, you've made it, you can skip to another video unless you want a reminder. So great to see everybody on the live. Thank you for joining me. Hi Vicky, Mary, Sheila, Glenna, Bonnie, Judy, Christine, who else? Jeanne, welcome. Judy, Patricia, Glenna, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome from a very windy and cold New York. Last week I was in sandals. I know, yeah, the temperature has dropped here in Wales as well. Yeah, definitely cardigan and jumper weather. I've got my nice cozy cardigan on today. All right. All right, what's going on with my desk view? Oh, there we go. Here we go. 3-day sale starts in a few minutes for me. I've already put a few things in my... So, we're ready to go. Oh, do I have the sample card? Hold on. Oh, no, that's not it. Sorry, bear with. I did pop some cards up ahead of me earlier. Oh, here they are. Okay, so this is the card that I'm going to show you how to make. It's this really cute little easel card. And you can kind of choose whatever image you want from Yuletide Village. As you know, there's quite a few. But in order for it to fit nicely, that one was a little bit too big, so I didn't choose that one, but I chose this one here, which is very nice. And, oh, should I go for a slightly different one? I might go for, oh no, I'm going to go for the same one because I think it fits nicely. So for those of you who are fairly new to my channel, don't know me, my name's Ruth. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and that basically means that I get to sell, demonstrate, play with all these gorgeous paper craft products. And not all demonstrators do what I do, you know, not all of them have YouTube channels. I just really enjoy connecting with people all around the world, and yeah, and just making and sharing creativity. That's one of my passions, teaching people to be creative. Alright, so I'll give you the measurements for this then, if you want to make this yourself. Let me get a little bit more light here. Hi Susan! This is the one I want to purchase. Does it come with dies? I don't think it does. I don't believe it does come with dies. So I'm just going to see if my catalogue is around for me to double check. I'm sure someone in the comments section will say, no, I don't believe it does come with dies. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so let me do measurements for you then. So this is designed kind of to use with British cardstock. So the card base is 14.5 by 10.5. It's obviously opened up. That's 29 across there. So if you're going to do this in inches, it's 5 3/4 by 4 1/8. So I know that the US cardstock is slightly different. So you could do 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That would be fine. And then you basically you score it roughly in the middle. Then you have your middle score for your card base, and then you score it roughly in the middle to create your easel. So I just scored it 7 centimeters in from the edge. Then what you need to do is make sure you have a matting layer, and I just took off basically 1 centimetre all round, and so this measures, oh sorry, no, 1.5 centimetres all round. No, so yeah, 1.5 centimetres. So that measures 9 by 13, and then my DSP measures 8.5 by 12.5, and that's just so that I get that really fine edge all the way around there. And then I also cut this really nice little piece of DSP, and that's 4.5 by 10, and that's going to sit just on the inside there. So let me just see if I can, if my glue works. Yeah, scan and cut. Yes, I know some of you do have the scan and cut. That probably would be a bit of an easier option. So I'm just trying to find a little scrappy bit of cut stock just to move my glue around. Okay. Where's my little piece that I had a second ago? I'm just going to pop some glue onto here as well. May as well use that up. Stick that down. So I tend to look at the width of the card there, and then I stick it so that it's got the same width at the bottom as well. Oh, getting all tangled up here. My cardigan is catching. I do love the colours in this DSP. It's all kind of on some of my favourite colour combinations happening here. So when you go to stick your panel onto the easel, of course you don't need it stuck on the whole section there, you just need it around here. But when you go to stick it on, I would suggest that you basically get it right in the middle. So again, you have an equal distance. Sorry, that's equidistant, I should say. You're equidistant around the 3 sides. And then, there we go, that's your easel coming together. Now, of course, we are going to put some little sentiments and things to help that all sit nicely. First of all, though, I think what we'll do is get on and stamp our little image. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it with the tuxedo black ink that I have put onto one of my old basic grey ink pads, because I find that I get a really beautiful impression. Now I'm just going to turn it around. And I am using my Stampin' mat because it is a photopolymer stamp set, so I just like to have my mat underneath to help with the ink transfer. And now we're going to do a little bit of colouring. It's been a while since I've done this. Well, done sort of this kind of line art colouring with you. Let's get in a little bit closer. There we go. Hi, Georgiana. Hey! My scan and cut was a Christmas present to me several years ago. Oh, good plan. Alright, so on my original card, let's have a look at the colours I used. I went for kind of very gentle colours there. I might mix it up a little bit. Shall we have a greenhouse? I don't know. Well, I know for sure what I'm going to give you the tip about. Oh, take my earpiece out and pop it on here. So what I definitely did was take the balmy blue, the light balmy blue, and I went around the edge of my image here. And what that does, it helps the whole image not to look like it's just there, but it gives it, it sort of sets it in place. It creates this sort of shadow effect. And because the balmy blue is so pale, it's fine. There we go. And then I did paint my... now I coloured in my windows a bluey colour. But someone else in my class did it yellow because she wanted it to look like lights were shining from inside. So that's up to you if you want to do your windows blue or yellow. I'm going to do mine pale blue. And I might just give a little bit of a shadow to my snowman there. And then I'm going to get the smoky slate. So this is light smoky slate, and I'm going to put a shadow underneath the eaves, but on the eaves where the snow would probably cast a little bit of a shadow. And then, oh, I might even pop a little bit of a shadow there as well. And then I did my house in light crumb cake. But I fancy doing one in a slightly different colour. So this is SU 600. So I'm going to do a little browny beigey house. Oh, actually, no, this is kind of a bricky colour, which is quite nice. Yes, so yeah, had a lovely time in class today. And we're actually, if anyone's local, we're going to be doing our class in December a week early because we like to have a Christmas luncheon. But the hotel that we usually go for our lunch were booked up the day that we usually meet, so we're going to meet a week earlier. And last year we did a lovely Secret Santa where we just purchase one gift, or make it. The idea is that it's a handmade gift, and yeah, it's just a nice little idea. Alright, so that's one of my houses there, done. And I really loved having the nice bright red door. I did use Poppy Parade for that one, but I'm going to go for a slightly darker colour, I think. On this one, I'm going to go for Cherry Cobbler. And then a little Cherry Cobbler bow, like so. And I think I'll repeat this colour on the chimney here. And then go for a slightly paler colour. What's this one? This is the SU 500. And I'm going to go for this colour now on the... Oh, I say it's paler. No, it's just different. It's a different colour. So Stampin' Up came out with these number codings on... Oh, I've just coloured in the snow. Oh dear. Alright, I wonder if this is going to work. Alright, so if you make a boo-boo, you can use this white thing, the colour lifter, to try and fix your problem. Let's see if it's going to work. Oh no. That is a big boo-boo. It's brown snow, everybody. Okay, I'm just going to let that settle for a minute and I'm going to carry on colouring in up here. Oh, no, wrong. Is that the right one? Yeah, it's the right one. Oh dear. I mean, I know sometimes we do get brown snow, but it's not usually on a roof, is it? Excuse me. Brown snow. Yes, at least it's not yellow snow. Hi, Shan. Yes, my merch is available in the US. Thank you, anybody who has put. I keep forgetting to push my merch. It just sort of sits there. And I know I did have a request for some different designs that I haven't got around to doing. Okay, I'll carry on trying to fix my snow and do a little bit more of my house. I'm not actually using these blends in a optimum way. I'm just using them to colour in because they're a really nice pen to colour in with. When I say I'm not using it in an optimum way, they are particularly great for colour blending. But you know what, I'm going to give myself a little red steps. And I think, what about some red trim? Make the little house festive. I'm not colouring the snow, not colouring the, just keep repeating to myself, I'm not colouring the snow. Alright, I'm just going to give it another once over with my colour lifter. I am very impressed with this colour lifter. It just looks like I've got a slightly beige snow now. That's not too bad actually. Not too bad at all. Right, and then I was going to put a little bit of Winker Stella because of course this is what turns the world Christmassy, doesn't it? Just making sure it's flowing. Oh, this just reminds me of all those old-fashioned Christmas cards we'd get with the glitter on. And how frosty the ground is, you know, when we get a bit of snow. How cute is that? Might just have to colour in a bit more because that colour lifter has really pushed that colour. Alright, it's not perfect, but we got there. So what I'm going to do then is stick this, so this square has been cut out using those basic kind of shapes that we've got in the catalogue. They're just a really great set of dies that are just basic shapes. And then this is a piece of the Shy Shamrock glimmer paper or glitter paper that's in the annual catalogue. And I just wanted that little bit of extra sparkle. So that can just go straight onto my card now. Ooh, oh, thank you, Susan, and thank you, Bev. I should have asked everyone to send in photographs with their merch on. Guys, please, if you've bought merch from me, can we have, you know, you take a nice shot of yourself that you don't mind me sharing on socials. I'd love to see the merch on you. Alright, so that's the front section then. So we're nearly there. I just need to tie a wee bow and then stamp my sentiment. So my sentiment, I stamped Merry Christmas from the Hope and Peace stamp set. And I'm then going to cut that out using, now I can't remember where this die is from. if anyone knows, it's a rectangular die with little dots on it. Yeah, I don't actually remember where that one's from. Hi, Patricia. You lost my feed. Oh no. You're back. You're back with us. So what I'm going to do is, after I've made this, I will then also share my screen and go through the online exclusive products that are currently available and give you my honest opinion on them. So please feel free to stay or leave for that bit. I just said I would do that. Hi Lorraine. Okay, so there's Christmas. Merry Christmas. And then I had some spare little pieces that I wanted to use up. So I have cut this. Now this was interesting because this is in inches. So I had to be very specific. This is 1 1/16 by 2.5 inches. Yes, I had to be that specific. And I'm going to stick that on there, so I've got a nice little border. And so you have an option. You could stick this on with dimensionals, but I'm actually going to tie a cute bow that is going to go at the top of this section, and that is going to be my stop, my not doorstop, but stopper, to stop my easel card flinging forward. So there you go, there's the Christmas. And I think I got this one in clearance. It was the little pack of red and crumb cake ribbon from last year. And it's always worth stocking up when Stampin' Up have a clearance rack offer. Particularly on ribbon that you're going to use, you know that you're just going to get around to using. So, oh, that's rubbish. Start again, Ruth. Right, loop-de-doop and round and down. So the sale, the 3-day sale that's just about to start for some of you and has already started, includes papers, cardstock, ink, and some of the stamp and die or punch bundles that are in the annual catalogue. So if there are things in the annual catalogue that you're thinking, ooh, I think I ticked that as a possibility, or if you need to stock up on some cardstock, now's the time to do that. Right, so to stick my bow, I'm going to use glue dots. I always recommend glue dots for sticking ribbon because wet glue is definitely not your friend when it comes to sticking ribbon on. But fabulous for glue dots are fabulous for this. And there we go, that's going to be my little stopper so that my card sits beautifully. There we go. And then I also cut a little white piece to pop in there so that I can write my message. Oh, Jackie's been filling her basket. Wonderful. So if you would like to shop with me with the sale, please do use my host code. I think Glenna has been sharing it, or Vicky, either one of them. So do share that out, or use that rather, if you're spending less than £150. If you're going to actually spend more than £99, then it might be worth you actually signing up. And when I say sign up, yes, you do become a Stampin' Up demonstrator yourself, but you are welcome just to be your own best shopper and not necessarily do what I do. But if you are interested in sharing the love of Stampin' Up with others and selling products, then I'm happy to support you to do that too. Right, so there we go. That's my little Easel Christmas card. Of course, you can use this layout to do all sorts of different types of cards. It doesn't have to be a Christmas card. And there you have it. So any questions? I'll take questions. Hi, Donna. Yes, and as demonstrators we get to see the spring catalogue. Yes, so that's another reason to sign up actually, because you get to get a sneak peek of the spring catalogue that's coming in January, and also you get to pre-order, and our pre-order's a little bit earlier than usual this year, so quite fun. Alright, I'll let you comment and ask questions while I just set up my... I just want to be able to show you the new products. What's new? There we go. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, I don't know why that came into my head. Okay. Alright, just setting up my thing so that you can see when I scrolly. Right, there we go. So, new arrivals. We've got the layered landscapes kit. So this is not necessarily just an yeah, actually no, these are online exclusives, the kits. So we release 2 kits every year, and so for this you get 4 frames. You get all these different pieces that kind of like pull apart, and then you also get the dimensionals to make these beautiful layered pictures. Now I'd be tempted to purchase that. Oh, this is very I just thought that this is very Bob Ross. This picture, this one here, this one here. But I'd be tempted to perhaps even stamp over the top of that and add my own detailing. But it does create a really nice framed piece of artwork. Or perhaps just create my own art and use the frames. That would be an option. So there we go. So that's a new kit. Then this is another one, but very much colouring, pencil colouring focused. But you also get a water painter in there, one of those brushes, and you get 2, 4, 6, 8 pencils. Excuse me. You get garden green, early espresso, berry burst, red, floaty flamingo, pumpkin pie, coastal cabana, and daffodil delight. And then you get all these lovely images on cards for you to colour in. So a really nice introduction to watercolour pencils. Alright, so on to some of the new products then. We've got a Valentine's option, and I'm kind of glad that they've released these a bit early, because by the time customers can order the products it's January, and then by the time you get it in your hands it's mid-January, and it only leaves you a few weeks to do any Valentine's type stuff if you're really into it. So it's nice to have this released. I do like that leaf, these 2 leaves, those are very nice. Let's have a better look at the stamp set there. Yeah, that's very nice. I don't tend to buy the Valentine's stamp sets because I don't tend to make a lot of those types of cards. Right, now this is one that I have purchased. I've bought the stamp set but not the dies, but I thought I'd show you what the dies look like. So the dies cut out that big image there, and also some of these other images. If I show it to you like that, you can see. Yeah, so I just didn't feel I would make use of them, so I didn't buy it. Right, let me just have a look at the comments, what you guys are saying to me. Yeah, indeed, Lorraine. Yeah, the floral kit is really pretty. All right, so moving on. Among the swallows, I did think this was rather pretty. My only comment on this that I think I would have loved to have happen was if it was a repeat pattern, that we could perhaps have a way of, yeah, repeating. Excuse me. In the description it says you can also try stamping and fussy cutting. Yes, I could definitely see people fussy cutting the little swallows out and using those. So I'm glad that they haven't chopped off any of the images. You know, the swallows are intact. And some of those flowers are really very pretty. Yeah, very pretty. Just not quite sure how I would use it. But there we go. I'm sure lots of other people will use it, and it'll be interesting to see what they do with it. Okay, so this one has gained some traction, the Happy Hibiscus stamp set. And this is one that I'm considering getting. It's a nice little floral one, two-step stamping, but also comes with a hybrid embossing folder. So this is the full bundle. So for £56.50 you get the stamp set, the embossing folder, and then you get the set of dies, and I believe that these 3 flowers here you're then able to cut out while you're embossing, so you get an embossed image, which we are familiar with some of our other bundles. We've had that before. So really pretty floral stamps if you're into that sort of thing. I know that Vicky has got that and has made some lovely things. Then we've got some lovely pearls. We've got some adhesive backed heart sequins, the colour coach that everybody wanted from On Stage, and I think some of you, I've already expressed my thoughts on that one. So if you think it's going to be useful, of course purchase it, but yeah, I'm not going to share my thoughts again. All right, cake celebrations bundle. This, I just thought, haven't we seen this before recently? It just felt like, I don't know, maybe they're just improving on an idea. I do, however, like these images. I love these little leaves and these flowers, and that might be a reason for me just to get the stamp set, to be honest, because I love a nice little leaf. So how much is that stamp set on its own? Oh, there it is, 20. Oh, okay, yeah, I think that's quite a good price. Now, one thing that has tickled my fancy. Okay, so here's I'll just mention this little stamp set here with the umbrellas. Very cute. Not kind of my sort of stamp, but very sweet. These papers are just, I mean, I could just eat that up. I mean, that's just so beautiful. And so it looks like we've got gold foiling on these kind of like marbled. It looks like they've done an acrylic pour and then thrown some gold in there. Just so yummy. And I think would look great with some floral paper. So you get 12 sheets and it's £16. as with every industry, prices have gone up. That's just the way it is, folks. Okay, otters. I don't know. They are cute. I will give you that. I just thought we did otters last year, but obviously they're still on trend. So we've got the otter paper, and then a stamp set and die set that you can use to, I believe, cut out. Is there dies? Oh, have I just made that up? Yes, there are dies. There are dies that will cut out the images that are on the paper. This is the stamp set that I mentioned yesterday. The salt and pepper shakers with the little cookies and stuff. And then this is new. Ooh. I like this. So this has got 2 of the copyright Stampin' Up logos, which you need if you're going to be selling cards using Stampin' Up products. Very good price on it. Crafted with you in mind. I love that. Handcrafted by. That's great for all kind of crafts. Sharing what I love, loving what I do, happiness inside, just to brighten your day. That's a lovely wee stamp set. Ooh, I think I might just add that to my basket. Shall I add that to my basket? Can you see? I've got some stuff in my basket already. Okay, what else do I need to show you? Cording, that's new. Right. Oh, little gift bags, and then some gold twisted thread, brush, silver and gold foil, and then this really cute little set is a little, I guess it's meant to be like a little mini. And then it's got the little tin cans, great for a wedding, or just for a person who loves these sort of cars, really. And then we've got a new embossing folder. Yep, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I'll show you what I've got in my basket so far. Let's see if the reductions are showing. There we go. So the cardstock is now $9.68. The Stampin' Blends are down to $9.23. And yeah, so yeah, there we go. So let's have a look at menu, shop products. Let's see how much the ink has been reduced by. So the ink refills are down to $4.73. Ink pads are down to $7.65. The in-colour Stampin' Right markers are down to $15.75. And the pastels are down to $7.65. Oh, the marker pen, $3.15. And there we go. Watercolour pencils, those have been reduced as well. There we go. All right, so it's worth going to have a look at those. Also, the DSP has been reduced. Let me just go to paper. I'll just do a quick reminder of that. Let me have a look at your comments as well. Sorry, I've not been looking at those. I like that the Otter Suite is both cute and realistic, authentic. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Right, so none of the newer papers, the nothing in the mini catalogue or the new papers that have been designed with sort of close to my heart customers in mind have been reduced, but all the things in the annual catalogue have. So the frames and flower speciality paper, that's down to $7.60. All the 11.75 ones are down to £9.40. And what else? Oh, these papers. And then the 12 by 12 collections are down to $12.60 from $14. So yeah, decent amount of reductions there. Alright, so I'll come back to you. Hello, there we go. So enjoy the sale, and as I said, please do use the host code if you do place an order with me. And you can place an order if you're in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Northern Ireland. What have I missed out? Austria. Did I say Austria? Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. What else have I got to tell you? I think that's it. That's it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining me, and lovely to see you all. And thank you for checking out my merch. And yeah, if anyone can remember what I said I was going to try and redesign, let me know. Disclaimer: I use AI. I haven't got the time to sit and do my own drawings to go on my merch. I do use AI, but I put my own prompts. It's all my own. You know, I do it again and again and again until I'm happy. So it's very much that all the kind of designs are kind of from what I like. So there we go. Right, lots of love, everybody. Take care for now, and great to have your company. Enjoy making some easel cards, and remember to share them on Artful Stampin Space. If you need any further information, please just email me.